I just had a session a couple hours ago with a woman who I've known for a few years who just got put on hospice for lung cancer. And I wanted to share some really profound truths for all of us that came through from her soul, from her divine self, that I think are really vital for all of us. So basically, she's been holding a belief, it came through in session, that she's been holding a belief that the whole world is against her, among other things, and that heartbreak is what is sitting in her lungs, being called cancer. And Spirit had me stop her in the middle of a story about how, all the trials and the cancer treatments and things were basically not considering her and things. And her soul came through. It was the most beautiful thing that brought me to tears, and said, first of all, it's never too late to heal, and healing doesn't always mean staying in a body. And I think that's a really important thing for a lot of people who are in end stage or at the end of this incarnation in their physical bodies. And that she invited her, when she has thoughts that the whole world is against her or that there's something else she could have done, to call on her divine soul and ask that she see through the eyes of her divinity, that she see truth through the divine self, and ask that these beliefs that she had had her whole life reveal themselves in the truth that everyone here is a divine light being, that we're all fractals of God, and that we are all holding so much pain, and that our pain creates these beliefs that we project into the world. And I know that you've probably heard a lot about all of this in one way or another, but when it comes through in such purity, it's so profound, and it's such a profound truth that her soul said, even if there is evidence of anyone's unkindness in the world, or even evidence that the whole world is against you, even if you can point to that evidence, it's still not true. Because the only thing that is true is that we are all divine light beings, and that our pain is creating behavior towards ourselves and other people. And that if she begins doing this, every time she catches herself having a thought that she's alone and that the world's against her, that she literally say, I'm calling on the divine light of my soul. Help me see through divinity's eyes, not my ego, not my pain, but let me see the truth. Because the truth will transform the lie. The truth will transform the pain. And by doing so, even for her, she's at the end of this incarnation. She will be leaving her physical body soon, probably in the next month or two. And that it will be healing, and that she then will leave this body lighter, healed, and that one exercise, that one intention that she can hold with her will dissolve and transform and heal her. And so when will release karmic debt, will release the soul's need to come back again and hold that same belief system. So she won't have to come back again and feel the pain that she has felt her entire life. Now, I tell you all of this because, I got off that call and I was sobbing. I called my friend, Dr. Laura, and I left another friend who recently lost her mom to cancer a message about her own strength to have witnessed something like that. And the thing that really stands out for me when I take that in is that that's possible for all of us right now. Whether we're going to leave our bodies because of cancer or any other thing, no matter what age we are, we can begin and intending every day. If we want to heal and we don't want to be in our life review, well, we should do it because it's in high level service to our souls and to each other. And to see the divinity in each other, to see, regardless of how anyone is behaving or acting, that they're acting not from their higher selves, they're acting from their pain. And this is something I've had to, do a lot of healing and taking in over the last couple of years. But on behalf of your soul, on behalf of humanity, we don't have to be waiting to leave our bodies to start calling on the light of our divine soul and to start saying, please show me the truth through the eyes of my divine soul. And let that transmute whatever pain you're in or however you're seeing someone else. It was like seeing, as I could see her, because her soul was so, was there and present and leading this conversation. All that there was light. There wasn't a dying woman. There wasn't a woman suffering. There was just nothing but a beautiful light and soul in this high-level wisdom that is available for all of us right now. No matter where you are in life or what you're facing or anything, call on the divine light of your soul. See the divinity in everyone, regardless of what behavior they're having. Forgive yourself. Forgive them. Because nothing is worth leaving this place carrying with us stuff that's not even real. It's not even true. And it's definitely not worth dying over. And yeah, I know for me, it's just such a beautiful lesson. It's a beautiful remembering, There's no teachers. There's only those of us helping each other remember truth, right? So just ask to remember. And let's be kinder, Let's treat each other as the divine beings that we are, regardless of how we're behaving. Yeah, and let's all lighten our hearts.